All right, I'm going to apologize right now. I'll be geeking a lot this episode.
Okay.
Messiah, man, Messiah.
Hey, look, I'm going to go on a rant about that promo, okay?
Fair
Don't
enough.
feel bad.
Yeah, welcome back, everybody, to another episode of V-Time, episode 162. I get to talk about it. I get to talk about it. I get to talk about it.
He gets to talk about his boy. I get to talk about a fun promo for my stuff. And we get to talk about a whole new ride line.
Dude, there's so much good shit. There's so much good shit and more shit, good shit to come. But there's too much good shit. So, because my brain's not working quite well, I'm just going to grab the last V-Time snippet and throw it in here real quick. We're actually not going to go straight into the leaks. We're actually going to announce one bit of news immediately because I don't want people not hearing this. In March, specifically March 11th, there is going to be a VGCS in the UK. His Majesty, ran by Yellow Card. I will be there. Come by, play. Yeah, that's about it. Like this is still a big event. Like, hopefully there's going to be a good amount of participation. Like I said, I'll be there because it's in the UK. Echo's going to be there. Eric is trying to be there. Like, a lot of people are going to be there. In the link, there's a link in the description to the registration page if you want to go. And then if you do go, I'll see you over there.
Be prepared to be lift up of this, man.
Pretty much. So there we go. Yellow Card tournament, all that again, because I'm too focused on Messiah right now to know exactly what's going on. Anyway, without further ado, let's get this show on the road. But before that, if you're interested in buying Andy cars from TCG Player, please use our fill link down below.
Your purchases through this link help support the channel, so we can bring more great videos like this straight to you guys.
And with that script part of the way, let's go straight into the league. Starting us off with some Brentgate stuff, but for Dragon Tree. And I'm not joking. It might not be for Griffagera. We might get the Masquerade guy or Mesqueak, whatever the fucking name is. And this might be a really good support card for him as well. But it is starting to actually put keywords like Dragon Tree into the effects. For example, we have Volhamir Dragon or Volhamir. Continuous. Oh, sorry. It's a grade 3, 13k. Continuous rearguard. During your turn, this unit gets power 2k for each of your Dragon Tree markers on rearguard circles. So, immediately go. Yeah. I mean, immediately going into Griffagera, that's already a +4 to the man. And if he's on the Dragon Tree marker, that's overall +9, making him a 21 on his own. That's math, yes.
Yes.
That's the correct math.
Yes.
I think. Now you're making me question.
I mean, I was thinking like most of the time you're gonna have like 3 markers. It's gonna be
it's 22 actually. So okay, because we're both confusing each other. If you have 3 markers, it gains 6.
On a marker. You're right. I keep getting the +5 from the marker.
Yeah. So he's gonna get 6 if there's 3 markers, which usually there probably is gonna be. Which means he's a 19 on his own, +5, he's a 24. So you admits magic numbers if you get another marker on the board.
Yes.
Which is good. And not to mention, we're just seeing more cards like this that support Dragon Tree. Like I said, it's a good common for something deck. You okay there, Mr. Milkman?
Look, man. Let's drink milk.
There we go. Moving on, we got a Sakea card to look at. Cthulhu-looking bastard.
Man.
What? Our good but effective sucks.
Yes. Like it made like actual Cthulhu in Vanguard and it made him suck. Like this art looks so cool. Why does it have to suck?
Well, what is it?
Sea Demon of Gluttony. It's a grade 3 common. Auto rearguard. When you play a grade 3 or greater normal order, costs Soul Blast 1 and it gets power +2.
So, Mr. Stokea, how many good grade 3 or greater orders exist in this nation?
Not many. I mean, There's some, but the being restricted to the grade 3 or greater normal order isn't bad. What sucks is the fact that it's a soul blast for 10k.
Now, of course, we're also speculating this is meant for Zorga, and Zorga and Soul Blast are a thing that, you don't want a touchy.
Now, granted, this isn't once per turn, so some magical reason we get a way to play multiple orders in a turn. This could be decent. I don't know.
No.
Soul Blast and Stoic K is not good.
No, we're never going to get that for the simple reason that Alchemy Magic exists. Because if you could play multiple orders in one turn, unless it was to specific Vanguard restricted, you'd be able to or play 4 orders because of fucking Alchemy Magic. So let's not.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, no, it's pretty bad.
Moving on, we do have the Tuesday stream that dropped, and it dropped us some promos for V. So we're going back to that little nifty V card promos, or technically premium as well, where the second ability is a fixer, but the first ability is a really cool Amber Clone type of deal. And this time, Link Joker got one in Infrat Swallow. It's a grade 2, like all of them are. Excuse me. It has auto, Vanguard Rearguard, once per turn. When this unit attacks while boosted, Soul Blast 1, reveal the top card of your deck, and if it's a grade 1 or greater unit card, put it on Rearguard as locked. Return it to the original spot if it's not. And then, of course, the second ability, beginning of ride phase. Vanguard is grade 1 or less. Discard this card. Look at 5 cards. Choose a grade 2 card from among them. Really put it in your hand. Shuffle your deck. The ride line grade 2 fixer.
Mm-hmm.
As a Link Joker player myself, this is not a bad card. It's not ideal. Soul Blast is a very hefty cost inside of V and Premium Link Joker. And the only thing you're really getting out of it is a top deck, because it's not even revealing multiple cards. It's one card from the top of the deck to potentially put it on a rearguard as locked. So unless you're really strapped for units and you need something and you can unlock in Messiah more likely, this is just going to be a gamble. Most of the time it's just going to be, oh, look, a trigger. At least I know there's a trigger on top.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah.
So to use your opponent, but yeah.
All right. But the other one is for Neo Nectar, ain't that right?
Yeah, it's horticulture elf.
I don't know why you're questioning it.
I don't know. It's like that drink that Hector has. This you always mess up, and Hector gets mad at you for messing up the name.
Horchata?
Yeah. I feel like this one's supposed to be pronounced differently, but I don't probably
It's
wrong.
horticulture elf. Unless it's like a Mexican thing where it's I'm not even gonna attempt. I'm gonna rewind that and not even stop. Just read the damn effect.
Anyways, it's a grade 2 auto Vanguard Rearguard. When this unit attacks while boosted, counterblast 1 and call a plant token to Rearguard, and that unit gets power +5 until the end of turn. And then auto hand, the change spell at the beginning of your red phase. If Vanguard's grade 1 or less, you can discard it, look at the top 5, choose a grade 2 or less card from among them, reveal it, put it into your hand, shuffle your deck.
Same old. This one's not bad. CB, I guess.
This one's probably a lot better in premium than it is in V, because you can combo off probably better. But yeah.
Where is this work great for you? Granted, you lose on the 5K, but still. Overall, not bad. It's nice to see the V's getting some semblance of support in some way, shape, or form, and these are not bad ride line fixtures, and some of them have, like the Aquaforce one we talked about not too long ago. That one's fucking busted.
Oh god, the Aquaforce one's dumb. It's still, in my opinion, the dumbest one out of all these.
Yep. All right. Moving on, however, we saw more promos in the Tuesday stream, but this time for Standard. And Alex lost his shit around one specific card.
Oh, let's go. Got Stealth Dragon. I'm going to butcher the hell out of this name. Tsukuyodachi.
There you go.
It's a grade 2 auto. When this unit is put into your soul from your deck or rear guard during your turn, cost bind this card in soul charge 1.
Yep.
Then auto in your bind zone. When 2 or more of your rear guards are put into your soul at the same time during your turn, cost counterblast 1 and call this card to an open rear guard circle. Hello, now 5 attacks in Soji Doji. Because what you do is you now suck up your front row instead of a column in Soji Doji, and you can call this and then something else for 2 CB now.
Yee. Like for Soji Doji, it just makes sense. For some reason, my brain went straight to the snake, and I'm like, this is technically can be used in snake too, but I don't want to focus on snake too much.
Snake is not that great because you're not going to gain any power, so it's just a 16k base. But what's really, really good about this card isn't even like the second ability is great. The first ability is dumb because when it's put into your soul from your deck or rear guard. So that means whenever you go Forktail and you look at the top 7, you can put this with Forktail and it'll bind itself immediately and then soul charge again.
Yep.
Whenever you use the effect of Soji Doji or the snake and you suck this thing into your soul from your rear guard, it'll bind itself and call soul charge again. And it just keeps going. The more you try to like soul charge or anything, and you just blindly soul charge this, it'll bind itself and soul charge even more. Heck, you can even, whenever you use its effect to bind itself for soul charge, you can soul charge another one. You can do it again and do it, keep going.
just accidentally soul charge 3 of them in a row. It's like, oh cool, bind, soul charge. Oh cool, bind. Oh cool, bind, soul charge.
Exactly. But overall, this is what Soji Doji needed. It helps the deck a lot. And it hopefully, given that extra attack, is honestly what it's really needing.
Well, we're going to save that opinion until we test the actual deck and see if it actually functions, because sometimes 5 attacks is nice, but unless you get power behind them, they mean nothing. And I'm thinking about Gravidia and the whole combo with the card that's discarded, +1 call it, which was a good idea to give Gravidia a multi-attack, but then we practiced it and it's shit.
Heck, whenever I was doing plays with the deck, you know, there's sometimes you don't see the grade 3, so you're just like, cool, I'm going to call an 8k and it becomes an 18 or 18 body, right? It doesn't say where you call it, so you can call it to the back row and then use the effect to call this in front of it and make a 28k column.
Basically get bigger numbers out of it. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
All right. We'll see how CB management works, but we're going to move on to the next promo, which is a grade 1 promo for Brentgate. Molecular Claws Dragon. Cool name, cool art. Interesting ability, auto rearguard. Once per turn, when your auto unit is placed on rearguard from order zone by your card's ability, this unit get that unit and this unit get power 5k until the end of turn. Basically, if you put the thing you called in the same column with this, you basically have the column 10k power, which means basically what I just said.
Honestly, this is really good hero support.
It is very weird support for each Brentgate deck that might be able to play it, because for heroes, it is not bad because you can get your heroes are a gain 5k, this gains 5k, but this itself is not a hero. So you got to be careful of that. It's also really good in monsters. But again, actually, no, it's not good in monsters. Monsters go the other way around. They don't actually call stuff from Order Zone. The Order Zone cards go at the bottom of the deck. So this is not good in monsters.
I have a question.
This works against, I'm getting there. This works against jail, yes.
So, Welsh's orders, they
become units, so this works. I was getting there. I tell you I'm getting there, and you don't wait for me to get there. Holy shit. Anyway, as I was saying, this does work against jail. So if you have the jail mirror, if jail becomes broken ever again, because right now it's not that much, this is a good jail mirror because, hey, I'm going to give 5k to this and whatever got called.
Yes.
But yes, Velstra works as well. The new doggo order as well as the maximum, they both become units. So when they're placed, they are units, which means they came from the order zone as units. So they would technically gain 5k. You would need to have this on the board. Velstra's kind of tight on space. It's a well-oiled machine right now. So maybe. But with you neck 5ing and gaining 5 and them being the units they are, this might not be as good as Velstra. But you could. And that's it. That's currently it. No other deck calls anything from your order zone. This is the Jail Mirror, Velstra, and Heroes, and that's it. Unless we get a new Brentgate ride line, which please don't. We already have 2 in this set.
There you go.
Anyway, moving on. We have one more promo for a promo deck. Or technically, it's not a promo deck because it did come out in set 8.
Yeah, but it's a deck that already revolves around promos to make it work.
Pretty much.
Bringer of Soaring Wind, Lock.
Yeah.
Okay. Auto back row rear guard. That's a great one, by the way. At the end of your turn, if you have a Vanguard with Graham Grayson's card name, cost, retire this unit. Choose a grade 3 unit card from your soul and put it into your hand.
So I heard you lectured our resident Mexican on why this card is good. Want to just repeat what you told him?
Yes. So not only does this get your persona rides back so you can keep persona riding every turn without having to dig, but if you have the other promo, as it goes into Soul, you can keep recycling the other promo with this promo.
All the promos.
All the promos.
So we see a promo for Favrenil last week, and now we see a promo for Grand Grace this week. And the only difference is one of the decks can actually be played in English while the other one can't still.
And both of them require 2 promos now.
Yeah. Yeah, they do. That's for future reference. Anyway, now my turn. Tuesday Stream also brought us one more beautiful goodie. The Ride Line plus Arrest Your Messiah for Messiah Stride deck set. Oh my god, it's so beautiful. And I get to talk about it. So of course we got our Neo Messiah back. It's your starter, it's your normal ability. When going second, draw a card. Yada yada yada. The art looks fucking gorgeous, and that's all I'm gonna say about this. Now we're gonna actually go move on to proper effects in Asleep Messiah. So as predicted, it's basically a carbon copy of the Chronojet Grade 1, because auto, when this unit is placed by riding from Neo Messiah, draw a card and you get an Alter Ego Messiah crest. Simple, straightforward, draw 2 cards, go in second basically. But looking forward, this is where the deck kind of differs from Chronojet, and thank God it did. Granted, getting a free card in hand is not bad, but this card is also amazing in my opinion. We got Awakening Messiah. Not Arousal, Awakening. Auto Soul. When a grade 4 with Messiah in its card name is placed on Vanguard, you may call this card to rearguard. If you called a card, Soul Charge 1. So it replaces itself in Soul and makes itself in unit because of Alter Ego's effect. I'll get to that. Its other ability is auto. When this unit is unlocked during your turn, choose one of your units in the same column as this unit and it gets power 10k until the end of turn. So this could be your booster, or this could be in the back row and just give 10k to the thing that's in front of it. Overall, this is a really cool card because the first effect is amazing with Alter Ego. You don't have to have a board at all. You go to Stride, use this effect, call it out, and then use Alter Ego, counter +1, lock this, and lock one of your opponents. So you get your conditions and setup at the same time, which is fucking beautiful. And now we get to the shining boy of the set, the thing that is holy shit good and unlocks so much potential for this deck. We have Arrestor Messiah back. Not in a red background art, but with a blue one. And he still looks gorgeous, and he still does good shit. Auto Rearguard Generation Break 1. When this unit attacks, if you have a Vanguard and Messiah in its card name, this unit gets power 5k until the end of that battle. At the end of that battle, lock this unit. That's it. No cost, no conditions, other than Messiah, of course. 15k, lock itself at the end of battle unit. I love it. I love it so much. Oh my god. Basically, this gives Messiah the potential to attack 5 times if you have 2 of these in the front row, because the current Amnesty Messiah we know unlocks units. So in the perfect setup, if you have 2 of these, Awakening is going to come out. You're going to lock 3 cards. You're going to unlock 3 cards. Awakening is going to give one of the arresters in front of it 10k. And then the Amnesty Messiah is going to give 15k to the other arrestor. And because you're going to flip one, your crest is going to give 5k to the front row. So overall, you're getting good numbers. You're getting multi-attack. And if you have 2 of these on board, at the second battle attack, when they swing for the second time this turn, they're locked themselves again. You're going to unstride. You're going to activate the GB2 of Alter Ego. You're going to unlock, and you're going to draw 3 cards. If you Soul Blast 3, of course. You good there?
Yep. Yes.
You sure?
Just Taco barking in the background.
Yeah. It's going to be fun and editing for me, isn't it?
Yep.
Nah, fuck you too. Anyway, overall, this deck is showing a lot of potential, and this is barely the start. We're going to get more Messiah cards from this Stride deck set to see how the rest of the deck wants to function. It's not as consistent as Chrono Jet because most of Chrono Jet's abilities do come from Vanguard ability, but we don't know what all still is going to be left in this deck, so the potential is there, and oh boy, I can't wait to fucking smack people with Messiah again. Any thoughts?
It only gets worse from here because we still have yet to see Exilus Messiah.
Yep.
And we also have yet to see any other support in this deck, which is probably going to do more unlocking and locking shit.
Oh, yeah. Anyway, that's enough for me Messiah ranting. I could go all day about this, but I won't. We're going to move on.
About this is just welcome to the new meta.
Jet Messiah. Yep, pretty much. Like, I disagree with people until we see the full list. I think Messiah is better than Jet. A lot of people disagree. I don't care. I'm happy regardless. Anyway, the only thing to note that just like in the Jet Stride deck set, Cosmo Reef is getting Cosmo Reef. I think its name is Cosmo Reef. Basically, the PG for Link Joker in the Messiah era is getting its reprint, and it is going to be one of those special PGs. 2 less cards in hand. You don't have to discard yada yada yada. Yeah. But welcome a new art.
See.
All right, now oh shit, keep forgetting. One more thing. They've preemptively made sure that people are not going to do stupid shit like they did with Jet. And they've gotten special rules for the Messiah Stride deck set. Whereas if you have in your ride deck Neo Messiah, Asleep Messiah, and Alter Ego Messiah, you can use your G deck. But only if you have those 3 in your ride deck. So if you're missing those 3, no striding for you.
So what you're saying is you still run Combine Rusher in your ride line.
Correct. You honestly could. You really could. But the Awakening Messiah is really good for this deck and what it wants to do. But you could if you want to. Anyway, now let's see. Yes, now we can actually properly move on.
Yes.
We got some more leaks. Specific comments because we just now barely started Booster Set 10 leaks. But we did get a Steam Performer Doodoo. Yes, she looks like she's made for Jet. Ability could be used in Jet, but this is honestly a Dragon Tree card. Let's be real here. Because her ability is auto. When this unit is placed on rearguard, choose one of your Vanguards and it gets 2k until the end of turn for every 2 of that unit's grades. So it's basically equal to the number of grade, but for every 2.
Yeah. So if you're playing Dragon Tree, it can be +10.
Yep. Now, if you're playing a Stride deck, you can time leap into this and put it on the board, and it gains 4k because you're grade 4 Vanguard. But like Alex said beautifully, why put it there when you can put it in Dragon Tree and just gain 10k power?
And then if you're on a marker, it's actually 25, so it hits nice numbers.
Oh, yeah. Overall, this is not a bad support card for Dragon Tree. Or Mesqueak, and we don't know what that thing does yet.
Yes.
Moving on, though. Alex, take it away with the next one.
Got another common for Keter, Balmy Violinist. It's a auto back row rear guard. When your other unit stands by your card's ability cost, put this unit to your soul. Choose one of your units that stand and gets power +5. It's also a grade 1, so...
Please tell me where the fuck this goes.
Thegria?
And?
Maybe Hexorb? It's not going inside of Bastion, that's for sure. You don't want to run grade 1s.
Nope.
It's the only thing I can think of off the top of my head.
Like, Thegria is the best deck that can use this, but set 10 is not meant to support Thegria. So my mind's going like, where the fuck did they think they were gonna put this in what deck?
Because Solarion or whatever his name is can't use it.
Nope.
Youthbert, I guess it could be used in Youthbert because you can give the booster that free stands behind the Vanguard +5. But you really waste the spots for that?
No, and you only get a soul, and you've got more than enough soul.
Yeah, that's the only thing in Youthbert that can use it.
I'm feeling that there's going to be a card in this set, Mesqueak, that's going to be restanding rearguards, I think. So I guess there. But other than that, I really don't know.
I don't know either.
All right. Weird comments out of the way, we got more promos to talk about because Thursday's stream was meant to show some Vanguard support, and it did. We just didn't expect to get 2 cards from the set and then 1 promo for it, and put Vanguard in, oh, this deck needs a promo to be good, jail. I feel like almost every single deck in Vanguard's getting to that point.
Wait, so Grandfia got a promo.
Yep.
Vanguard got a promo.
Yep.
What was the other new red line?
Unica.
Did Unica get a promo yet?
Not yet.
Well, you know what's coming.
Yep. Anyway, we're going to start off with the promo. Alla D'Argento.
You know, actually thinking about that now, that would be ironically fitting of, you know, how they make all these the decks that really, really need a card to help support it. And it's usually a promo that helps them make them better. Yeah, that sounds about right for Unica.
I love how you say this as I'm trying to read the damn card.
Sorry, go ahead. I'm bad.
Alla D'Argento. I think I'm saying that right, but who knows? That's a weird way to make a name. Anywho, its ability is, it's a grade 2 10k. Auto, rearguard. When your Vanguard with Vanguard and its card name attacks, this unit gets power 5k until the end of the turn, making it a 15k unit on its own, or 25 if you're Persona Road. And then auto, when this unit is placed, actually no, sorry. It can get actually 10k because when your Vanguard with our card name attacks, and it's now once per turn, which means if it swings twice, it gains 10k. Anyway, second ability, auto, when this unit is placed on rearguard. If your strategy card was put from order zone into soul this turn, Soul Blast 1, search your deck for up to, or drop, for up to 1 strategy card with a different card name from any card put from order zone into soul this turn, reveal it, put it into your hand, and if you searched your deck, shuffle your deck. See, it's not a bad, the first ability is fucking amazing. Like just being a 20k because your Vanguard swung twice, fucking good. Not to mention if you play the grade 3 or strategy into soul, this is a 30k on a non-persona right turn if the Vanguard hit 40k on its own on a persona right turn.
Yeah.
Oh, that's numbers. The second ability though, I'm a little bit skeptical on, because other than using the grade 1 or 2 strategy to put it in soul and get the grade 3 strategy out of your deck, you're mostly going to be putting the grade 3 strategy into your soul. Which means that you're going to be grabbing a grade 1 or grade 2 strategy out of your soul because Soul Blast 1 and you just grab it immediately back to hand. But those cards are basically just dead cards in your hand, or you're never going to really want to play them. They're bitch fodder, if anything.
Yeah, it's even weirder when you think about it this way, because the way it's worded says from any strategy card put into your soul at turn. So that means like they're hinting that it could be multiple strategies going in at one turn.
I mean, it makes sense. Like Velsugar only operated twice until we got a card that operated on rearguard, so it wouldn't be too hard to think that there's going to be multiple cards that put strategies from order zone into soul later down the road.
Then this makes your options for what this card can search even less, because it starts getting less and less.
Not to mention, we might honestly see another strategy sooner or later.
Exactly.
But now let's see what actual set 10 Vanguard support we're going to get. First, in the grade 2 rare, blue Death Star Reiku Geneva. No, Givine. I think it's Givine. These names, man, these names. Anyway, continuous rearguard during your turn. If you have a Vanguard with Vanguard in its card name, this unit gets 5k. And if your strategy card was put from order zone into your soul this turn, it gets 5k. So it's a 20k on its own. So it's like the other promo, but not as wide.
Yeah.
I mean, look at it this way. Just like mentioned before, on a Persona right turn and with the grade 3 strategy activated, this is a 40k on its own.
Yeah.
So that's still good.
You can't make the card in the set better than the promo, man.
No. But you can give them something that's better than Boba Main.
Yes.
You can give him something that's holy shit better than Boba Main. Blue Death Star Hanada Halfway. This is a grade 1 8k. And yes, it's like a Boba Main, but better, because auto, When this unit is placed on rearguard, if you have a Vanguard, a blue Death Star in its card, not even Vanguard, just blue Death Star, you can early game this.
Yes.
Counterblast 1 and draw a card, so it replaces itself. Ain't that great? Auto rearguard. When this unit boosts, if your strategy card was put into your order zone this turn, this unit gets 2k, making it a 10k booster, so hits magic numbers, boosting a Vanguard. And if this unit is in the back row center column, countercharge 1, which means you make your Vanguard free.
Yep.
No wonder this shit's triple rare.
I mean, you can still run Bubbleming because this also counterblast for the first skill. But you don't need many Bubblemings.
Good sir, because of the way attack patterns work and the battle skills work in Vanguard, you can have zero damage. You can have zero damage face down or face up.
Yeah.
As long as you don't have actual zero damage, this will always work. You'll always get your Vanguard to be active if this is in the back row.
Yeah, you're right.
So this is worthy of a triple rare slot. It does make me scared a little bit that triple rares are getting to the point where they're fixing the deck like tenfold. Because it's like, okay, what's the next time gonna be? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like how can you one up something that's this good?
I can tell you how. You put if it's for this deck, you put a strategy card that says when this card is put into your soul, choose another strategy card from your order zone and put it into your soul. Yeah,
but then it'd have to be behind a very hefty cost.
Oh yeah, but that's how you make it better.
Because that's a little bit broken. Because you got to understand, we have a strategy that prevents blitz orders and intercepts.
Yeah.
So just preventing a PG in your hand, especially now that we're getting another potential PG like blitz order in Festival Collection, apparently, maybe.
Yeah, who knows? We'll see as it goes.
Anyway, that was it for the Thursday stream, and then we only have one more card to finish up the week, and of course it's just a little, not that little rare.
Yeah, Blaze Mainen Hanifa. It's a grade 1 15k body.
Yep.
With the effect continuous, this card cannot be ridden. And then auto, when this unit is placed on rearguard, if your opponent's rearguard was not retired this turn, retire this unit.
So it's basically just, I'm a 15k body, here's my restrictions.
So we know we're gonna talk about it later, but we're getting a new ride line for Dragon Empire based off retire. So this is obviously probably meant for that. But even you can use this in Eugene. Call it down as a 15k booster.
As long as you retire something, 100%, yeah. If you don't retire anything, it's a that card.
Yeah.
I do love how Dragon Empire went, you know what, Brightgate, I like your Shadow Army token thing. Let me copy it a little bit.
No. There was like they were looking at Stoic K and we're like, hey, that's a cool doggo that you can't ride. You can only have to call by a specific.
Fair.
Like, let's copy that.
Yeah, but this thing can be called anywhere. Your dog is restricted to back row center.
Yeah. You can call this to the front row as a 15k attacker.
Yep. All right. With that being said, that has been it for the weeks of this week. This previous week. For next week. Man, all right. Next Tuesday stream, there's a little bit of weird shit happening. So we're going to read what first got announced and then we're apparently what's getting added. Because first, we know for the Tuesday stream, they're delivering special corner for Bushiroad Card Game Festival, revealing 5 cards for Stride Deck set Messiah, including a new Sacrifice Messiah. For people that know what Sacrifice is, it was the grade 1 that when something else got locked, it could lock itself, give something 3k, and countercharge. I don't think it's going to do the same ability because it doesn't benefit the deck as much. The countercharge would be nice.
So but for another hour-long episode, boys.
But hey, Sacrifice coming back is holy shit good because he was a staple card. So whatever effect you give him, it's going to be good. And then, of course, revealing a lot of information for Dragon Masquerade collaboration cards. And then, of course, History Collection, which is a premium V collection thing of reprints, and so forth and so forth. So that's the Tuesday stream. As for the Thursday stream, if I can scroll far enough to it, Alex already alluded to it. They're revealing a new Dragon Empire ride line for Dragon Masquerade. It seems to be a group of archers who will retire opponents' rear guards, and then in parentheses, let your life burn bright. A better retire engine than Eugene?
Probably. I am a little upset though, because I was really hoping that we were finally going to get a Narukami ride line, but you guys have to wait a whole nother year for that.
Hey man, it just says archers. They could be lightning archers.
Dude, if it's still Narukami, I'm on that shit. But, like, I have a low hopes.
Well, we'll see in a couple of days. Anyway, with that being said, we're gonna move on to the news section. But before that, if you're interested in any of the cards we just mentioned, go check out Triple Sleeve TCG.
We got great deals on singles, coin splits, even cases, so go check out the website.
Link will be in the description. All right, so for news section, we're gonna start off with there's been more updates regarding Springfest and BRO, specifically some added dates, locations. I think they showed for Europe, the Benelux is going to be in June, which is really late, but hey, cool. No date on London, if I recall, but they have showed what the prizes and participation promos are gonna be for everything. For the participation, I think this was already revealed, but if not, here's it on screen again. Audio listeners, I'm sorry. But for standard, we're getting that nifty Highlander standard lyrical Peltralka, the whole reride Highlander lyrical standard deck.
Yes.
For V, we're getting Witch of Divine Amulets Linden. Counterblast 2, Soul Blast 2, you get an Imaginary Gift Force and place it on marker on your Vanguard. Mr. Valkyrian player, how good is that?
Yeah, better card.
There we go. And then for premium, we're getting Mon Module Dragon. It's a Gear Chronicle, auto rearguard. When your Vanguard is placed, this unit gets 5k until the end of turn. It's not a once per turn ability. If your Vanguard's grade 4, Counterblast 1, and this unit gets critical until the end of turn. That sounds good.
If you go and do Grogrock, you can go Stride, jump from Stride into grade 4, then jump from grade 4 down from next stage into grade 3.
Basically, just striding in general just gives this thing be a double critical rearguard, which I'll leave that up to Gear Chronicle mains to figure out if this is good or not. And then, of course, for Weiss, we got a Weiss card for Chica from Kaguya-sama. Cool. So those are the participation promos. As for the participation, no yawning, participation playmat, you heard me right, participation playmats for Springfest are these, and they look fucking gorgeous. For standard, we're getting Blaze Maiden and Ryu, the grade 1 for Nirvana. V Premium is getting the Gurgurus starter, and Premium is getting, help, I forgot her name. Revier, thank you. And then Weiss is just getting Berserker Springfest, which is sad, but hey, the Vanguard ones look fucking nice.
And it's about time we finally got playmats back.
I will say this, they do have an asterisk saying while stock lasts, and this is also for Springfest, which is a team tournament, which means these can go out fast. I myself, anytime I'm going to be going to a Springfest this year, I think I'm going to try to get there really early because I want to be first in line to make sure I get these, because there has been one year where we got there, you remember that year, and we missed out on everything.
No, we didn't miss out on everything. We missed out on I think it was day 2. They were doing the
Imaginary Gifts. Yep.
Yeah, we missed out on the markers
because they didn't have enough stock.
Yep.
Sad days. But now we got to talk about the top 3, not top 8, top 3 playmats. And some people, when they saw this, lost their mind already, because for Vanguard standard, it is the grade 2 research for Eva, but it's basically just Eva on the art, and holy shit, it looks amazing. Mm-hmm. And then for V Premium, we got Overlord the Rebirth. And for Premium, it is Chaos fucking Breaker fucking Dragon.
You know, I feel like I should play V Premium and try to top just so I can get Atreus that map.
Hey man, he can go to V himself.
Yeah. If you're listening to Atreus, you have a reason to go.
Exactly. But no, a lot of people are excited for the Eva map because Eva is very popular right now, especially now only being meta, but what her aesthetic is. So a lot of people are wanting that. But hey, Chaos Breakers and Premium is also like, is making me want to really try hard when I go and play Premium, and I will be going playing Premium in Springfest.
There you go.
And then as for the championship promos, I'm pretty sure these were already revealed long ago, but we're going to mention them again. Standard, you get a championship promo of Eva Grade 3. It's basically the playmats on the cards, but without the Eva, you get actual Eva. V, you get actual Rebirth, and P, you get Chaos Breaker Dragon. Oh, I'm so excited. All right. They also showed us the winner promo cards for BRO this season. And you know what? Wherever you enter, whatever BRO, except for Weiss, you decide to enter. And if you win, don't worry. You can be happy. You're going to get yourself a Chronojet.
The only time you can't be happy is if you don't like a specific art.
Yep. Or a specific effect. Jokes aside, yes, literally VP and Standard, all winner promo cards are Chronojet. Literally.
Yep.
And the irony is, for the P one, it's the original art Chronojet. For the Standard one, it's the Stride deck set art Chronojet. But other than the arts, the Premium and the Standard Chronojet are the exact fucking same card.
Yep.
Effects, grades, everything. The only thing different is the art.
Exactly.
So there's only really two promos here.
Yeah.
There's only really two fucking prize cards here.
I'm so sorry for Weiss.
We don't know what Weiss's championship promo is going to be, but it can't be Chronojet. And if it is Chronojet, oh shit.
Chronojet and Weiss, here we go, boys.
No, let's not. I never say we did.
Now he's truly breaking fourth walls in time.
All right. That has been it for Springfest and BRO. The last thing I do want to mention, and it is the last thing, is we got a date for Festival Booster 2023 in English, and that will be July 14th. If my math is correct, whatever this booster has in store will be playable for BRO Standard this year.
Also, keep in mind that because there is a date, certain retailers are immediately taking pre-orders. So be very hasty.
Because this set is something that looks to be very promising. We're getting 2 new Regalia pieces apparently. Reprint PG. Lyrical's getting their new boss units.
It looks like we're getting either new nation, like Zeroth like effects, or new elementals.
Overall, this whole thing looks promising. So like Alex said, get your pre-orders in now. I don't know if you're going to need just to buy 4 boxes or more to get play sets out of anything, but hey, maybe hopefully we'll see down the road.
Exactly.
But with all that being said, I think that we will end this episode here, unless Alex, you got anything else you want to add?
No, I think that should be just about it.
Yeah, now that we're back in action, we're not going to go for an hour and some change to cover everything.
Hopefully.
Good. Hopefully. But we're going to end this episode here. Thank you so much for watching or listening to episode 162 of V-Time. If you liked the episode, please like, share it with your friends, comment down below what your favorite thing about Messiah is. And if you like what we do here, subscribe to the channel, ring that bell, get notified. Maybe follow us on Twitter, join us on Discord, like us at Facebook, watch us over here at YouTube, or maybe even listen to us on Apple Podcasts or Spotify. But with all that being said, I've been Philip.
This is Alex.
And we'll see you guys in the next one.
Bye.
Woo! All right, this last bit, for anybody that's stuck around this long, we're about to record some Shadowverse.
Shadowverse.